Hello, everyone. Hello. Then we start today's session that is titled Where is the River? Its subtitle says From a small spring to the river of the universe. Today, I won't talk too much. Yeah, because we will practice contemplation and meditation inside of this seminar so that you can dig yourself into very deeper part so you can find what is the divine nature within. I hope so. But this is first trial. First trial. That's why if you will not doing very well, but don't worry about it. You can practice again, again, again. Okay. So let's start from the true words spoken by Buddha. The true words spoken by Buddha. Beautiful Okawa. There used to be the light in the great universe. The light is the energy of Buddha. People can live by this energy. And Buddha's energy has made human history. It will be supplied eternally. This eternal light comes from heaven and prevails on earth. This is the light of heaven. Through the prism of Buddha, there appear the seven colors of rainbow, arching over in the sky. Here you can see Buddha's mercy. Yellow is the color of teaching. White is the color of saving. Red is the color of justice. Purple is the color of obedience. Blue is the color of thinking. Green is the color of harmony. Silver is the color of progress. These seven colors help each other, and there appears Buddha land. Buddha land is shining brightly because of gathering of bodhisattvas. This is the land of love or the land of mercy. This is the land of wisdom, the land of teaching. Especially, this is the land of souls rest in peace. Here souls are the children of Buddha. The children of Buddha became real human beings. Real human beings have spirituality. The spirits are immortal powers. The spirits are immortal forces. The spirits are real entities. The physical bodies are the shadows of the spirit. It means you are the boat sailing down the great river. The great river is a symbol of the course of life. Each of you stands down as a small boat. So you need a boatman. If you cannot for your own boatman, you surely go aground. This boatman really means your mind. If your mind makes a mistake, the boat breaks into pieces by a large rock. And you also need a bamboo pole. This pole is the meaning of the true words. When you go down the rapid stream, you need to punch in the stream. Then you can change your course. The true words means the teaching of Buddha. Buddha enlightened and spoke the true words, and Buddha's teaching became a gold mine. These gold mines are just various teachings. These are another expression of Buddha's truth. It brightens up your days. Or to put it another way, the fruits of Buddha's mercy. All of you, now here listen to me. Never lose your way, now and forever. The guiding hand has already waved. Please follow this white hand and go straightly on and on. Your lives are not limited to this world only. They have three aspects: the past, the present, the future. Your past have already gone by, yet still your mistakes will be kept in your mind. That is the reason why you should understand other people, and you yourself should reflect on what you have done. You and others are not different. On the contrary, both are children of Buddha, and brothers and sisters. Now then, love each other. Let us bring up each other, and it's time to forgive each other. This is eternal law. which penetrates the present and the future. Yes, indeed, the light of the dark night. The dark night of this world is hell. It is also the same in another world. Since we came down to this world, the sun of the truth is scheduled to rise. Now we are watching rising sun. It will shed light to the future, to invite such people to good life. Now here I command. There shall not be conflict in this world. There shall not be distrust in this world. There shall not be crime in this world. There shall not be evil spirit in this world. There shall not be the devil in the next world. Only the ideal world. Utopia shall be realized. All of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. The world is utopia. All of us could be the light of Bodhisattva. Believe in that light as reality. Believe in that love as reality. Believe in that truth as reality. These are the facts that should be conveyed. We, the light of Bodhisattva, get together, work together to keep right mind and live in tune with Buddha's words. Here we vow to do so. Okay. Again, hello everyone. Now we are learning this book, this kyoten. There is a river. This one is a very short one, but a small one. But the contents of this kyoten or his lecture is very important because he clearly told what is his enlightenment. Master Okawa's enlightenment clearly. So including his individual personal information. So and then first of all, we will listen to the lecture, whole lecture. That will take 50 minutes. Then please listen very carefully. He reveals some secrets, personal secrets, and also how to become enlightened. Enlightened. So that is the story of this lecture. After that, we should complete all like one word by one word. So and please expect. And then the more carefully you listen, the more profoundly you can find yourself. That is my explanation. So let's see. Then start. So before starting, we are learning this important lecture. We should know real meaning of contemplation. Yes. In this session, we will practice contemplation. Everyone, maybe some of you already practice, but for first time or who are not familiar with this one, contemplation, I will explain. Please take this paper. Do you have already? Okay. So for the people who watch the YouTube, sorry, I will explain in words. Okay. Contemplation in happy science is a method to acquire wisdom with the help of higher spirits through meditation. This is a like good point of happy science. Nobody just meditate on and then get peace of mind, right? But yeah, it's okay. It's great if you can get a peace of mind. But we need wisdom. That is the purpose of this life. How much great wisdom you can have in your mind, or knowledge, or something like that, valuable things. And then please read through from 1 point to 10 points. It is first of all important to maintain gratitude in your mind to the guiding spirits for helping your spiritual growth. This is true. Just not thinking in your brain, okay, or feeling it around here. No, actually, they will come to you. They need the angels, guiding spirits come to you, and they sit down next to you. And then try to guide you. So if you have a mind that gratitude, they can easily can help you because the same wavelengths are attraction, right? That's why, first of all, please have gratitude in your mind. And then second, gratitude, guidance from higher spirit is given only to the people who have strong aspiration and make self-effort to acquire wisdom. Kind of contradiction you may think because I need help. That's why I ask you help. But as Paul said, like the heaven will help those who help themselves. Yes. That is a golden rule. That's why please have great aspiration and resolution in your mind. I will go on even if something happens for the sake of other happiness. That is the same mindset as angels have had. Okay, so this is the second point. And then it is therefore important that you make self-effort in the first place to contemplate the meanings of the given topic. Yes, first contemplate on by yourself. Then guidance from the higher spirit will not come down automatically to the people who are just waiting for. Please remember that. Okay? So the basic technique to practice contemplation successfully is to answer your own questions, like talking to yourself. Try to ask yourself the meaning of the topic and try to answer on your own. Okay. For example, if like a statement will be shown like love that gives is a very important. Like that. First, you need to ask yourself, what does it mean? Love that gives is very important. Then think of that. Contemplate on by yourself. Then, when you continue this, guidance from your guardian spirit will stream into your conscious. This is the moment you can experience miracle. Okay, so this is the fifth point. It is important then to express your gratitude to the spirits if you felt that you have received inspiration from them. Thank you very much. This must be the inspiration from heaven. And then, since it will allow you to continue the conversation more smoothly, higher spirits can recognize that you have suddenly received their guidance when you say, thank you, Miriam. Please write down every idea that has come into your mind. Yes, just not listen. Write down so that you can memorize. Because inspiration will be gone like wind. Right? So that's why it is very important to write down, take memo, so that you don't forget. You can remember. Otherwise, that idea or inspiration will come. So, and then you may find many ideas other than your own when you read your notes later. Yes, this is very important. Not only at that time, after coming back to your home, before going to bed, just check it. What kind of inspiration I had, I was given. And then these notes can also be advanced level of the contemplation topics. This is advanced. Even if it seems like you didn't get anything, but if you are very tough, that means you are influenced by God or Buddha. Okay, don't worry about it. The more you join this kind of contemplation or meditation session, the more you can get more often you can get inspiration from them. Clear. So then it is good idea to exchange your feelings, findings from the meditation with other people. Yeah. You will not only be able to acquire wisdom from other people's findings, but also receive further guidance from your guiding spirit through the conversation. Yes, when even when you give some like conversation, at that time also guiding spirit try to guide you. That's why this is very important for you to exchange your ideas each other. Then sometimes through your mouth, you can give great advice to others, or from other mouth, some good point will be given like that. Now you have. So, oh, higher speed sometimes use other people's plans, plans in order to tell you something significant. So be aware of what other people say, especially when you say at spiritual places like Shibu and Shoja of Happy Silence. Higher spirits are making their best effort to provide you with some vital tools for your spiritual growth at a place like Shibu, where they can communicate with you more easily and safely than other places. Yes, like here. This temple is our own facility. That's why no one can disturb us. So please relax. Okay. Then, lastly, it is important that you try to put the advice you have received from the higher spirits through meditation to good use in your daily life. Yes, not only get the information, but also use that knowledge, wisdom, for the sake of others' happiness. That is very important. Try and error will be alone. Don't worry, even if you get a failure, but you can develop your skill to help others. Then, by continuing the practice of meditation and prayer, you will gradually become able to strengthen your ties with your guardian guiding spirit. Become one with them and live a happier and more fruitful life. Yes, that's the okay. That means whenever you get a new wisdom, you feel happier because that is a spiritual growth. Spiritual growth means closer to God. Yes, God is full of wisdom. You can be closer to God through meditation and contemplation. We call it koan. 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 It's Japanese. Koan is the topic or sentence given by God. Like I will show you later. Okay. So this is the meaning of contemplation. Then. Yes. Sorry. Yes, this is a, yes. Please listen. So please listen. Just a difference for you. You will be required to have polite and serious action to get inspiration from guardian guidance. Okay. So then you need to have like a resolution. What kind of dream you want to realize, or what kind of goal you want to achieve. Seriously, please have that kind of strong resolution here. There, polite means contemplating with pure mindset and gratitude alone and heavenly existence, being required strong truth. Yes, no personal desire, but desire for help, angels, and God. Serious means the attitude to contribute to others' happiness and the mindset to spread this truth to the end of life. You understand? Okay. So then, as a result, you can get a benefit from contemplation, but it is just one. Please, please don't try to take something from heaven, but give gratitude and resolution to them first. Otherwise, sorry, otherwise you will not get any result. Okay? And it is very dangerous to try to do the same thing in your house unless you have control. You may be influenced by evil spirit. That's why please come here. And then that's much better than your house. I think many people feel that, right? Here is a more safer, much safer, and more comfortable than your house when you practice meditation or contemplation. So, instead, please come to Happy Science Temple to practice contemplation and meditation. And please have a conversation with your dumb friends. Okay, what you realize. So you can check if your inspiration comes from proper place or not. Sometimes that's natural. Sometimes we are governed by evil spirit and get some inspiration from. Okay, that's why check and think of that again is very important. So it is also very dangerous to practice this way without a lecturer or teacher. Okay, so if you try to do it by yourself, sometimes you cannot distinguish from good and bad. So that's why they don't teach us and guided by a teacher like me. Okay. Well, welcome. Yeah, have a seat here. It's okay. So, yeah, yeah. Yes. Good. All right. This is of course advice for me. If you finish it, just yeah, Kari, I already distributed what is a contemplation, but I don't think you need it. You are doing better. But if you want, still I can show you. It's okay. Okay, sure. All right. And we will start watching the Master's lecture. That is behind the river. This session, as I told you already, we'll finish at 4:30 or 4:40 around that. So that's why please listen. I will show you the whole lecture today. There is the river.
There is a river. Now it's becoming a huge river, but it's starting point. This river, it's a small stream. The starting point was 1956, 7th July. It's my birthday. Almost 55 years has passed since then. And I look back upon my half life. I just want to say there is a river. It's not a great one at the beginning. Small stream, and then becoming wider and wider, stronger and stronger. Now it falls from this small island Japan to all over the world. It's incredible, it's curious, it's mysterious. I really think so. Why am I live such a mission? Good. I don't know exactly the reason as one human being. However, almost half century have passed, and I myself find I am liver itself. Yes, I found my second reverse at the age of 24. I was very young at the time, but I was still human at the time. I was young, and I had a lot of uh, sufferings at the time. Now I was told that I am diagnosed Japanese successful person who traced the successful road from the past point to now, but it's not to I think. Uh, of course, before 20 years old, I was a usual student. Well, had of course I'm a self-made man and made a lot of effort because I myself thought that I was not so talented. Uh, so I myself thought that I was a common man and common man must add a reasonable effort for usual life. I mean, uh, I said a little effort, but in my mind, I already thought that I must be uh, 3 times effort as hard as usual president. Uh, used to think like that. At the age of 20, when I was uh, studying at the University of Tokyo, and I majored in law and uh, politics. A lot of education, uh, education means which direction should I take? Uh, I was confusing at that time. But then I thought that I want to be a scholar, uh, measured in uh, international politics and wanted to become a professor of the University of Tokyo and the law faculty. And I uh, dream to teach international foreign policy or uh, politics at the University of Tokyo, Hong Kong, school. But at the time, I had a conflict with my professor who was uh, teaching and instructing me. He had some kind of left-hand side of political thinking. Uh, in Japan now, Mr. Khan is very famous because he's Prime Minister. Mr. Khan, of course, is not graduated, does not graduate from the University of Tokyo, but he was told by my teacher, whose name was Hajime Shinohara. He was number one professor in European political history. Here, Mr. Khan, Prime Minister Khan, not graduated student of my school, but he was a active citizen political worker, and my teacher advised him and appreciated him. That means we mean my professor and I, we in the quite different word in other meaning, but opposite standing point. I criticized him. It was good for me to become assistant to professor at the university. So I abandoned the way to be a scholar. I changed my course. For example, administrators of Japan, it's a bureaucracy, higher bureaucracy, or become some kind of role concerning profession. It is it's quite different. And at the same time, I was in a great depression. Ukraine's. I broke my dream future profession. And also I broke the first club, the human grown-up male. She was a very pleasant lady, then major legal, and now professional, professional law nowadays. Um, I was confusing and I made several mistakes when I job. I was not a common man. It means I don't enough concern about occupation, usual occupation or several funds. Of course, I received many offers from other Japanese large companies, but at the time I understood that this make the usual date or appointment or to meet the personnel, the personnel department of the companies must be past October. And the test was the first November. I misunderstood like that. But then I have met with the companies the first of October, the first October. It was a test day, and they said the appointment meeting was finished at the middle of the by the middle of the September already. No vacancy to hire as a pen. I was astonished. There are two standards in Japanese. Then we get the occupation. It was my mistake. But I got my job at the trading house, one of the trading house. I got my very huge one, and now this company is number 5 trading house of the world. So at the time, there was about 500,000 employees in the company. I was low measured student and had no knowledge about trading house, trading itself. I don't have enough concern about foreign countries and the relationship between countries because I studied a lot regarding Japanese laws and politics. And so it was a happy starting point. But at the time, I also becoming self uh, reflecting mood. I, I didn't teach. I was not taught by anyone or uh, compulsory. I mean, I don't have I did have mental or some kind of spiritual reader at the time. So I myself rejected my life, uh, especially my uh, undergraduate life of uh, college. And I focused on my thinking and meditation. Uh, uh, where I found uh, a, lot of, a lot of setbacks in me, in my heart, and it suffered. I suffered from that kind of setbacks. With small stones and uh, middle scale stones and large scale stones. Uh, these stones these stones pushed back my stream, and I couldn't make myself uh, to let me emphasize the light or the happier side of my life. I was some kind of depressive mind at the time. But then I think that when I thought that uh, I was betrayed. My parents, my parents' hopes and uh, my parents' encouragements, and I betrayed also myself. I was not such a person. I was a man of effort, and I could man of effort must be the, the success, but I couldn't. Uh, but at the time, I also found truth, or one of the truths, that human life can make by one's thinking tendency. If one can think he can, uh, it will lead in the successful continuing successful. So I mastered our began to master such kind of thinking power, and I recognize that thinking power is a real power, and thinking is what I am, which is was born in my stream has changed its direction. Uh, I at the time I I I was determined to be a master of my mind. When I set up my mind to become a master of mind, mastering my mind is very important. I believe at the time. It was quite different meaning. Uh, it has a quite different meaning to my real life. Uh, I changed my thinking. Uh, till, till at the time, I have been, I have been thinking about this material world's success through things. It was expected to acquire and to get more as a person compliments and respects. But I changed my mind, and I think it's not cheap. Worldly success, which is essential. Uh, uh, I just see for uh, mastering the controlling of my mind, and the controlling of my mind um, made me happier or unhappier. Uh, I got that it is truth, and uh, I have examined, of course, I have se- for several years. I myself conducted have conducted the examination. Uh, uh, examine myself, my experience, maybe true or not. But and I changed my mind. But after that, almost 5 or 6 years was passed. And I was at the time, I was at the age of 30. In this world, I was a expert for uh, international finance, and one of the elites of uh, trading house. Uh, uh, and said that my company is future was dependent on my effort. But I abandoned my course and changed the occupation from international uh, business person to uh, nothing in the meaning to no person in this world at the age of 30. Uh, I lost my occupation and I lost my income and I lost my inspection from other people, and I betrayed myself the glory of my mother college in the University of Tokyo. Uh, I was the first grade student of the law faculty of the University of Tokyo. Such kind of person became no one in this Japanese country. It just step out or drop out. I don't know exactly, but some magazine paper said the outlaw of Togai. So that, and but at the age of 30, I already published 6 or 7 books with my father, Sabu Ishikawa, which are special teachings from another world. I opened my heart at the age of 24. I don't know why, but it was important that it's from my reflection. My reflection opened my heart. That enlightenment was not so big one, but I just thought that when I reflected this and my thought, you can bring out my window of the heart, and the time when the window of the mind was bring up, there came a lot of sunshine from the God, or was from them, or higher spiritual beings. They contacted me and threw a lot of teachings into my head. And I firstly began automatical writing from the speak. My right hand automatically wrote a lot of teachings. At first, it was not so great teachings, but day by day, it's becoming deeper and deeper. And during that time, I myself studied some religious books and philosophy. Uh, because of these ways, I could understand what they want to say. Uh, so when I left my or resigned my company, I already published 6 books, and just the design data that the recent books have published. practice. Firstly, is spiritual teachings of Nichiren, and the second is spiritual teachings of Kukai, and the third book is the spiritual teachings of Jesus Christ. At this time, I was astonished. Jesus Christ. I'm not Christian. I've never been to any churches she preaches from such kind of religious teachers. Well, Jesus Christ came to me and taught me. It's astonishing fact. And after that, the fourth was the spiritual teachings of Amateras Kami is the great goddess Japanese. Amateras means the sunshine goddess of Japan. And the traditional Japan or in other words, the myth of Japan said that the amateurs were able to restricted to Japanese only. The amateurs is universal right for God itself in Japanese religious myth, which means the light of the heaven. Which is very astonishing as Japanese. Amaterasu Komikami, he is a great goddess. It's the beginning of Japanese history, and it's unusual compared to the other countries. Amaterasu was this goddess, and goddess is the beginning of the Japanese courses or king's systems. And the fifth book the spiritual teachings of Socrates is it's a very famous, too much famous with philosophy. This philosophical history. Socrates. Why Socrates came to me? I'm not so intelligent. So I thought at the time, Socrates, why came to me? I can't understand. I don't have enough knowledge of philosophy at the time. So it was amazing. Also. And the sixth book has the spiritual teachings from Ryoma Sakamoto. He is very famous in Japan. He is one of the great big shot of Meiji Restoration. Ryoma Sakamoto combined Satsuma and Choshu, now is a Kagoshima Prefecture, and Yamaguchi Prefecture. And this combination, they were enemies at, at the starting point, but they combined by dint of the Sakamoto's and repair against Tokugawa regime back to and this revolution were ended as a successful story. So Ryoma Sakamoto Ryoma was a very famous hero of Japan. Even nowadays, his drama was very popular in Japan. Recently, it's premiered for Japanese uh, national broadcasting program. NHK. Almost all of Japanese people know about the Ryoma Sakamoto. And she instructed that be courageous and think big. And, they expect a lot. Now's the time to stand up and spread the teaching, he said. At the time, Henry was happy. 15th July of 1986, I left my company and I started to write the roles of the sun and Tayo Noho, and the roles of the golden roles, and the roles of eternity. These three books fundamental books of the science. I wrote these three books at the age of 30. And now, 25 years has passed. Then, but still, the books have been read and told millions of thousands of millions of people in Japan and millions of people overseas. It might be my enlightenment books. So I humiliated to say at the age of 30, I myself confirm my religious thoughts. It might be true. And, and then I studied happy science. At the beginning, its name was happy science. The name was Institute for Researching Human Happiness. At the starting point, it was just a small group. For example, one Thailand, from one Thailand, national Thailand members group. But the reality is quite different. The stream became or occurred bigger waves and my followers becoming larger and larger, and there became some kind of organization to support spreading my teachings. And after that, I made a lot of public speeches in front of the unknown people and let them uh, let them uh, join in our movement. Now, happy science. Uh, its name was I myself named recently because it's easy to speak and it's easy to be understood by foreign people who are not English was not the mother tongue. Uh, the, the people of Africa and people of Asia or other countries. It's easy to understand. So I named this group as Happy Science. And Happy Science major activities is major activities was to religious workshops and missionary works. But we also educational educational activities and uh, broadcasting animation films and TV show or radio show. And we also have the outdoor branch activities. Uh, and recently, in these 2 years or so, I set up the, the administration party. And its main issue is conservative thinking. But real conservative thinking is revolutionary in Japan now. Uh, Japan has no backbone from the last ago with the United States of America and the European countries since 1950, 1945. The Japanese have no backbone. So it's my main aim to set up a backbone in Japanese political thinking. And we also published a lot of books, I published more than 700 books and received wide record of yes, 1 year published number made made more than 50 more than 1,500 lectures in these 25 years. Now I am the pillar of Japan, and I also the pillar of the world. And I myself is a master of masters, and now I can appreciate myself. I myself is not the same position as uh, higher spiritual beings. It means the angels or bodhisattvas or New Life. I am the being uh, above them, and I am the being before them, and I am the being before and after them. I have the responsibility in this world, I mean, the earth, and uh, now I'm reaching the laws of the universe. It means I am going to beyond this earth as we go to universal consciousness, some kind of universal consciousness. It's a primordial Buddha, the original one of the creator, as a creator. Uh, it is the starting point of Ibukawa now, and it is status quo or appearance that we have confidence in our teachings, Buddha's truth. And the truth is truth of the universe. And now the teaching about that. Our future is to save the people of the earth and the people of the universe. It will be our mission. Our effort shall not the ending. It will be continue to 2000 years ahead from now on. So I am the Lord. I am the truth. I am the eternal teacher of all of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. This is a whole lecture of where is the river. Again, but in some point you have to think of more deeply, right? Otherwise, sometimes you cannot understand.
Yeah, the relation.
Yes, exactly. So let's start that. But before that, already 1 hour passed. So if you go to the toilet, you go to the toilet and going to there, and during the period of contemplation, we have 5 minutes or 10 minutes contemplation. Another time you can go, okay? Alright, and then, so first of all, now Happy Science has 150 countries. The members like 10 million people. I believe now that 12 million people join the Happy Science from 140 countries. And there are the soldiers or shield like this all over the world, like 700 soldiers have shield we have had. And this is one of them. So then hints or clues why this movement become very big. Let's contemplate on it from the uh, lecture of Mastery Hokan. So first one, please contemplate on this point. What means the starting point of a small screen? Yes, it goes in his lecture, very first point. Uh, Firstly, he said there is a river. Now it's becoming a huge, huge river. But at the starting point of this river, it was a small, small stream. Its starting point was in 1956, 7th of July. It's my birthday. Yes, please think of that. That meaning for his back. What does it mean? Okay, it will take 3 minutes. So please think of it. What is the meaning of his birth? Hint is he was born in Japan. Why he chose Japan? Then what the intention before birth? 1956. Okay, before contemplation, please relax yourself and put your hands on your lap and facing upwards. And make sure your back straight. And gently close your eyes. If you watch the movie that is twice long, please remember the first scene that his God. Why Lord Qatar, the source of energy of this great universe, descended to this. Please contemplate on it. What means a starting point for a small stream that will change the world? Everybody has a mission. You may think, what is the starting point of you? Why you choose here? Why you choose UK or other countries you are born in? The parents, circumstances. That is your starting point or small stream. Okay, please and contemplation. How was it? Hmm. Yeah, because only one sentence. But if you think of that very profoundly, there are a lot of wisdom, right? You can find. In his case, starting point was in the heaven when you decided to come this time. But in the case of everyone, same as him, you plan something in the heaven. Everybody has mission. But whether they can realize or not, that's up to them. So sometimes you need to think of that. Why I am here? Why I choose my country? Whatever, Japan or UK or other countries. You choose that country. You choose the parent. There was a plan. You made. Please be good. In this circumstance, like Georgia here, temple, you can deeply think of that. And then sometimes you come to that first floor prayer room. Think of that. Why I am here. There must be mission granted by God. That's why you are here. Okay, so the next one. Please contemplate on this point. What is the thinking power which he got when he was 24? Very young, right? What did you do when you are like 24? Maybe did you like? Yes, you did. So, yes, uh, thinking power. He got thinking power when he was 24. That is also starting point for him. Yes, I will give it for you. Maybe some of you already forgot that, but I can I can tell you again. But I at that time at his 24, okay. But I at that time also found one of the truths that human life can be made by one's thinking tendency. That is true, right? Then what who I am means your way of thinking or reaction you will take. If one can think that if one can think that he can, it will lead him to the continuing success road. That's true. Yes. So I began to master such kind of thinking power, and I recognize that the thinking power is a real power, and that my thought is what I am. This is very important. Right? My thought is what I am. This was the first point where my stream has changed its direction. I, at that time, had determined to be the master of my mind. When I set up my mind to become the master of my mind, at that time, I believe that mastering my mind is very important. And it added quite a different meaning to my real life. I changed my thinking. Yes, not outside, not outside. Yes, inside. The reaction you take, like, yes, as I already told you again and again, fact is one, fact is one. Like this. This is fact, okay? You saw that my arm. And then fact is one. But the view you see this arm is very different from others. Okay. So for example, you got a failure in your works. This is a fact. But some people just mourn over and regret it. That's it. And then forget. But some people like thinks this is a great chance to change my mind. Okay, I will change my way of thinking. He or she thinks that is a great chance. And the other people think, oh my goodness, my life is now ended. So I have to go out from this company and look for another job. The reaction you will take is very different from others. So that's why if you accept this truth, what you are thinking is yourself, then you can change the tendency. Usually, automatically you react to the facts, right? Feel sad, feel like gratitude, feel like joy, and something like that. But you please stop react like immediately, like a dog at cat. Dog at cat. Okay? You are human being. You can choose the reaction by yourself. What you think, what you react to this phenomenon. Okay. Don't say like, even if other can come to in my shoes, they will react like me. Like that. No, 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 no. Very different. You can choose your reaction. That's why please rethink the reaction you will take. Okay. Then please look for the another way how to react. The most positive and profitable, beneficial reaction is what is that? What is give you best benefit through your reaction? What is the reaction will give you great result? Yeah, outcome. Okay. So please think of that like this. Okay. So in this contemplation, what is thinking power which he done the way he was thinking? Okay. Please take one of the reactions, typical reactions, whenever, for example, in usual life, if you have wife, you argue with her. Always. Whenever she says something, you very much upset. And then like try to against her like that. If so, please look for. Is there anything another way to react? Yes, yes, yes. Then win-win situation like that. So now I gave you 5 minutes to think of that. So start contemplation. Again, relax yourself and put your hands on your lap. And make sure your back is straight. Back, make your back straight means antenna to the heavenly one. And ask the help, angels, so they can help you. They honestly ask you, like, I don't understand. What should I do? Because My enemy is my wife. So if you say so, that will become yes. So ask, my thought is that. But how about another idea? Okay, so they can give you another direction. So almost all disaster comes from your presence.
Yeah.
Presence. Everybody has presence. So comes from presence. Please think about it. Okay, let's start with deep breathing. Please, their contemplation, communication. Found it. Maybe you found something. I always react like that. That is a cause of trouble. Yes, you recognize. But even if you recognize, change it into the right way is very difficult, right? Because your emotion are growing up, grown by yourself, and then fed by yourself. So your emotion. That, but now, some point, usually the emotion is very calm. But when you accept that your emotion governs you, and they control you, start controlling you, that's why you need have a good communication with your emotion. You cannot kill, but you cannot kill or destroy your emotion, but you can have a good relationship with your emotion. That is the point. Okay, then next step. Yes, you are now doing the same way as Master or Kawa did to get enlightenment. Okay, you understand how he did great job.
Yes, they're becoming the master of our life.
Yes. So then, third step. Please contemplate on this point. How he changed his mind when he was 24. Same question, but this is different. How self-reflection worked for his enlightenment at that time. He said he reflected himself, but please don't misunderstand. Many people, a lot of people think like self-reflection or reflection means punish myself. You are bad boy, you are bad girl. That's why you should not do. You should not do this. You should do this like that. No, no, no. That is not self-reflection at all. Self-reflection means restore your mind. Restore your mind. Because originally we have been granted the divine nature. That is very pure. Love itself, very positive. But in this world, you got some experiences. And then your parents also told you something. Then you accepted that. And then you have some pleasure, pleasure, right? So he said, I opened my heart at the age of 24. I don't know why, but I was confident that it was from my self-reflection. My self-reflection opened my heart. That enlightenment was not so big one. But I just thought that when I reflected on my deeds and my thoughts, I cleaned up the window of my heart. And at that time, when the window of my mind was cleaned up, there came a lot of sunshine from God, or in other words, from Buddha or high spiritual being. They contacted me and threw a lot of teachings into my heart. That is, this happened. Then same will happen to you if you distract yourself very well. But this is not like a argue with your emotion. Okay, this is clean up your mind. Yes, like a clean up window, so that the sunshine come into your room. Yes, the reason why you feel it's very dark in my room, in my house, for example, because your window got dust. That is called prejudice. Okay, and then of course it will take 2 or 3 days to clean up. You have to stay Shojawa temple 2 or 3 days and think of your life based on eightfold path. We can provide that, but in this moment, just think what is the prejudice you have. Okay, so basically, all humankind, without exception, like I don't like this one, but brainwashed by circumstances. Mm. Your teachers, yeah, like elementary school or middle school or something like that, or your parents have a good mindset. They love you very much, but they also have their own prejudice. Then they implant the prejudice to you also. Then, from the viewpoint of God, that is wrong. Because only one thought you have in your mind is the fact, the fact, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call, Elkantar, loves you very much from the bottom of his heart. Someone said that you have an original thing, but it's not. Okay. Because he created you by his love. That's why at the beginning of your soul, you don't have any like bad presence. But we have been reincarnated so far. I don't know how many years, but million years, a billion years, I don't know. That we have been reincarnated. From the reincarnation, you get some wisdom and a loving ability. But at the same time, you get that. That is so-called presence. That makes you bad tendency. So that's why, first of all, we already did practice like what kind of like, reaction you will take and whenever like that. But this point, please find your presence. That is a part of your point. Okay. So the prejudice, the bad prejudice, I will give you here. Bad prejudice is the way of thinking. This world is eternal world. This physical world is eternal world. Or very materialistic idea. If you cannot get a result like money, title, fame, that is waste of time. Like that. Okay. Why you think so? Why you have to get such a kind of thing? Those money, title, fame will follow you if you make right effort. Follow you naturally. And also, money or title, that is a very useful tool. Just tool. Okay. As a result, when you love others and when you make very good effort, you can get those things. As a result. Don't worry about it. But just focus on making effort, loving others like that. So why you got such kind of thing? Okay. Please find pleasures that disturb your spiritual growth and make you upset sometimes. What you make upset, please remember clearly. And then find the pleasures at that time, the pleasures which govern you. Okay? So let's start. It's maybe difficult. Within 5 or 10 minutes, you cannot find any path. Try. Okay? And then later, I think that from the beginning of next year, we will practice it. I promise you. Okay. So that is a very good opportunity for you to find a real Islam or real pleasure. But now, just focus on one or two, pick up. Not only one or two, but in this one, just one or two. Pick up that presence. And then how to remove it. Just not remove, but replace from bad presence into great fact. Only fact you can accept it. God, Buddha, loves you very much. From that viewpoint, what you need to think, what you need to act. So let's start. And then again, put your hands in prayer and make sure your back straight. And start deeply. And then start concentration. If you will be very confused, then please ask help to everyone, I mean angels, guardian angels. So now I will pray. Prayer to guardian guiding spirits. They will help you. Please put your hands in prayer and ask help. Prayer to guardian guiding spirits. My guardian guiding spirits, deep inside of me, you are the fountain of life, the light of hope, the source of wisdom, and the shield of courage. Every day, may you help me develop my soul and define my mind. Every day, may you give me inspiration and show me the right path to follow. Please protect me from all evil and guide me in living a better life. For this, I give myself. Okay, please continue the contemplation. You may please release the hands and practice together. Please have that concentration. Thank you very much. I think it's too short to focus something, but it is very good hint for you. Yes, everybody has presence that disturb your happiness. So they always, not only one time, but always you need to check out it. What kind of presence I have. And then the more you get a spiritual growth, the more you get a presence at the same time. That's why you need self-reflection every day. That is not a punishment. Just that. Clean up your room. So that sunshine always comes to you. The sunshine is sunshine. Okay. Sun always exists. But the window that is very dirty is the sunshine. Right? It's not because of sunshine, because you are rudeness. Right? So that's why always clean up. Clean up you. So that is a good habit for you. This is the third one. Then going to fourth point, thinking about the primordial Buddha. This morning I also read it again. So, and it says, I am the pillar of Japan and also pillar of the world. I myself am not in the same position as the high spiritual being. This means angels, bodhisattvas, or tagatatas. I am the being above them. I am the being before them. I am the being before and after them. I am going beyond this earth, earthly God, to some kind of universal consciousness. It is the primordial Buddha and the original one, the creator. It is the standing point of Ryo Okawa now, and it is the status quo of happy silence now. Yes, that is not like I am greater than you. Yeah. No, he revealed the fact. Yes, truth. Where the sunshine comes from. Hmm. Sunshine gives everything to you. There, every book, every kyoten he published taught us the fact. That is only one sentence here inside. Many things he taught about, but only one thing he taught is I love you. Message from source of this universe creator. Reason why Master Okawa stood up and started this activity when he was young, when he was 30, because he had to convey the truth. That is a fact. God, Buddha loves you very much. They don't know that. That's why many conflicts, setbacks have happened in this world. If you can accept this fact, he loves you very much. Individually, like one by one, not like one to many. One by one, he loves you like a lover for parents or children. He loves you very much, but his voice didn't reach and have not reached the all of us yet. That's why instead of him as the envoy of God, just tell people he loves you very much. Okay, that is the faith. Faith means accept the fact, not the metaphor. Okay, the fact he loves you very much, so that your viewpoint or your way of thinking will be changed, become very positive. Reason why you cannot be very positive because you are not sure. I was loved. I am loved by many people or God or something like that. But you are lovable one. Okay, please accept this fact. That is a faith. Not register as a member like that. Okay, just accept the fact. Just accept the fact. That's why Master Oka emphasized that. Even if you are Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist, whatever you believe or what kind of group you belong to, he loves you very much. It's like a disadvantage for happy science. If you say so, like, oh, okay, then I can stay as Christian. Yes, you can. But there is great teachings in happy science. That's why please come. Even if you cannot come back, it's okay. You can stay as Christian, but come here and read the books and accept the teaching. Then you can change yourself because God loves everyone, like Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, and other people. Even the materialist, he loves very much. That's why, for example, he sometimes criticizes a politician like a Biden or Xi Jinping. But because he loves him, he loves Xi Jinping. That's why he criticized Xi Jinping. That's happened. So yes, not like just criticize, but that is caution from the parent. Okay, so then, but it is difficult to contemplate on this, maybe for you, because it's a kind of the way of thinking of God or universe. That's why I'll give you another meditation. That is the meditation of a golden statue of Buddha. In this meditation, you can be one with great Buddha. Okay, you can feel you are, I am a part of God, part of Buddha. This is the truth. Yes, you are part of Buddha, part of God. There is no such thing as the original truth. But here it is. Okay, you can feel you are part of God, part of Buddha. So before starting, we will decide prayer to the Lord. If you have, let's recite together. But don't, if you don't have, just put your hand in prayer. Okay. 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 If you don't have, you just continue. It's okay? Right. Then, first of all, let's pray. Prayer to the Lord. So that you can be impressed by love of God. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord and God, you are the source of all life, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us life, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. Oh Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love earth. Protect us from all evil and open the future for us. Oh Lord, thank you for giving us life. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. Okay, again, relax yourself. Put your hand over your mouth. Please, facing that. Okay, and make sure your back straighten. Relax yourself. Close your eyes gently. Then start deep breathing from your head. Breathing slowly through your nose. And breathe out deeply through your mouth. Let the breath move down to your stomach. Please practice this way 7 times. Okay, open your eyes slightly and look at the screen. Master Okashin staff give you guidance.
Please straighten your back and take deep breaths for a while. Once your breathing calms, please keep your eyes half closed. You need not to close your eyes completely, nor open them widely. Just lightly focus your eyes on the floor 1 to 2 meters ahead of you. Then imagine you will receive light from heaven through your spine. There is a golden pipe along your spine, extending from your head to the heavenly world. Through the golden pipe, light from the heavenly world will stream down. This pipe is about 5 centimeters in diameter. Visualize this golden pipe running through your spine up to heaven. I will now send you light through the pipe from the heavenly world. I will send you light of heaven with the help of your guardian and guiding spirit. I will ask them to pour light into you through the pipe. So please receive the light of heaven. Once you receive the light, circulate it throughout your whole body. Now I will begin to send you the light. Imagine the light is penetrating deep into your body. Let this golden light flow through your head, neck, left shoulder, right shoulder, chest, stomach, and then right leg, left leg. Fill every part of your body with the golden light. Imagine that you are becoming a shining golden statue of Buddha. Fill your whole body with the light and imagine that you are a golden statue of Buddha. Now you have become a golden statue of Buddha. The golden color is not just the surface. I mean, your body is not just covered with gold leaf. Imagine that your entire body is made of solid gold. Your whole body is solid gold. You are beginning to cast the light from within. This is your aura. Now, let this aura radiate around yourself, about 50 centimeters in diameter. You are a golden statue of Buddha, radiating the aura about 50 centimeters around you. Then you can broaden out your aura. The aura is growing to 1 meter around you. You are the golden statue of Buddha, radiating the golden aura of 1 meter in diameter. Now, imagine your aura is expanding to the diameter of 2 meters around you, 2 meters in diameter. If you see yourself from the front, you would see a great golden halo behind you. Expand your aura to 3 meters. This is an even bigger light. Expand the aura further to 5 meters. The infinite light of heaven is pouring into you from above, and it's scattering around you. The light of 5 meters in diameter is spreading in all directions, and the space around you is shining gold. Finally, imagine your aura is expanded to 10 meters, and you are sitting in the middle of the light. You are sitting in the huge golden orb of light with a diameter of 10 meters. Now open your eyes slowly and end your meditation. Open your eyes gently and relax your shoulders. This is what we call the meditation of the golden statue of Buddha. You receive the light from heaven and turn your body into a shining golden statue of Buddha. You see your body radiate the aura. Then you gradually expand the aura, and finally you see yourself sitting in the middle of a huge orb of light. The way of meditation is such, but in order to master this meditation, you really need to have attained the enlightenment of Tathagata. There are great Buddha statues in Nara and Kamakura creating calm vibrations, in order to be able to think of yourself embraced in a great abundant light with such gentle vibrations as Buddha statues. You must have a generous state of mind without any attachment. And the greater your soul's capacity is, the more light of heaven you can receive. The size of the aura may be different for each person, but it is possible for everyone to have the aura as large as 1 meter in diameter at least, if you have trained to some extent. I hope you all reach that level.
Thank you very much. Okay. Are you meditating? Yes. Yes. Okay, then going to next. This is last one. Okay, going to the last one. So last contemplation is here. You also feel the vibration of God maybe a little bit, even slightly, but in this contemplation, contemplate on these words from Master Okawa. Our future is to save the people of this earth and the people of the universe. This will be our mission. So I am the law, I am the truth, I am the eternal teacher of all of you. Because through him, the humankind can get a great life. Okay, so future is bright. Then to make the bright future for humankind, we need a contribution, right? Then what kind of contribution you will make? That is your mission. So dedicate a resolution of you, what you will do for the sake of the idea of God, Buddha. Okay? Then you can say you are part of God, in embodied of God, like this. That is not a metaphor. This is a fact. At that time, because you are part of God, that's why your divine nature will start activation. I predict you. If you can focus on the mission. Okay. So let's start again. They have relax. Then start breathing. Close the eyes gently. Right. Please continue that deep breathing one more. And decide what kind of mission I have or I have to complete. Our Lord and God, thank you very much for giving us this great opportunity. Now we pledge to be a major force of spreading the truth, your love, to the end of the world. So I will dedicate my resolution to you with humble gratitude. So let's begin to dedicate our love and gratitude to the Lord. And dedicate your resolution. What you can make other people happier. How you can make other people happy. That should be your resolution. Please imagine, through your contribution, you can make them happier and smile. Vividly, clearly, please be happy. People around you always smile because of your contribution. And dedicate your resolution to them. Very much. Please have a contemplation meditation. Okay. Uh, okay, this concludes. Anyway. Yeah, of course, there is river that is called God or Buddha. We call it El Katan. That is the great energy of this universe. But you can be a part of it, even a small river that is branch. But that can clean up the surface of this earth by your love and contribution. That's why love is the strongest power in this world. Because when you love, you can be one with love. Because love also loves everyone very much. When you love others beyond the hatred and anger, then you can be a part of God that have a power to clean up everything. So love is a power. Love is a like tank which can destroy any enemies. Enemies are inside of you. That is negative way of thinking. That is hatred, anger, or something like that. So I hope this is a great day for you. And also, this is a great starting point, the small spring for you. That is love. Okay. And then, river of the universe. Okay. And thank you very much to this. Thank you. And also, thank you very much, everyone. Now, after 10 minutes, like from 4:40, we will have a Dharma talk. Okay. Okay, if you want, please go and downstairs, the second floor, we have a toilet, not a toilet, so please use it for ground floor. Okay, so thank you very much. Bye bye now. And if you want, please join the Zoom meeting, the Dharma talk. Okay, thank you. But after that, we have a Dharma talk. Yes, yes, yes. You just say, okay.